the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know I love her. I wonder if we'll make it through this summer. Just wanna touch like back when we were younger. Yeah. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me more, more. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me.
Well, good morning, welcome back to another mussel fishing film. Today we're obviously with Aberdeen Angler on Easy Living. He's currently piloting the boat out of the Eastbourne Marina here. Plan of the day will be quite simply going quite far out. We're going to drift some baits. Very small tides today, neap tides, also referred to as small tides, which basically just means the time between high water and low water is less time, and it just means less water shifting, so less current basically. So hence we're going to go out back and try and drift some baits. If that doesn't work, we'll be I'm going to show you very quickly. Yeah, if that doesn't work, we'll go and anchor a wreck. Look at this big dredger here. So this big dredger here is picking up all this silt which sits along. You'll see some silt back there, some silt back there, and this dredger picks up the silt and it goes and dumps it somewhere else, basically to make a deeper channel. So when boats come in at low water, they've got more manoeuvrability around the harbour. Yeah, it's an impressive machine that. And it's got the, I believe, Dutch flag on the back. Lovely. So yeah, I'll talk you through rigs, tactics and all those bits and bobs later on, but looking out there, I think it's going to be quite a nice day. Flat, calm, light glass. Excellent. Right, so we've steamed out here. We're going to have probably a couple of hours, then the tide will turn, and then wind gets tired and it all gets a little bit mushy. But we're going to get some baits ready. I'm going to put down a squid on a running ledger, and I'm going to put a big, heavy 200-pound mono trace on with a big mackerel, just to see if there's any tope around. Yeah, they are drifting today on a bit of sand and drop-offs and things like that. Quite far out. Yeah, get some baits on and see what we can get. Right, so running rig, pennel hook, 2 hooks. This is how you hook up a squid. This is how I do it anyway. It's probably 101 ways, but through, all the way through once more through the middle, run it all the way through like that. Still got the hook there. Bring the hook down once through the eye, pull up. So it should look something like that. If you're fishing a single hook, that's all you do, and then you just wrap a bit of elastic if you want. Job's a good one. I am going to fish a pennel today, so you just get the other hook like this, wrap it once, twice around the line, and just nip it in the top. So it should look exactly like that. So a little bit of bait elastic for me, and I'm going to get that down with a nice weight. Right, how to hook up a mackerel. I've flapped it, so I've just taken the flanks off and taken the middle out. So just cut the flank, take the middle out, take the tail off, otherwise it spins up. 200-pound trace, that's probably a 8/0 Koch and Raw meat hook. I go under the top. You can either just have it like that, but what I find, especially with conger fishing, they bite at the back and they leave the head. So what I tend to do is pull it through like that, and then where the back of the eye is, I just lob it through the hard bit, go through the soft bit like that, and then fish it like that. I won't bother doing any elastic to that. I'm just going to get that down there. Probably not be a good idea, because mackerel normally is quite soft and mushy. So what you can find is it comes off easily. But we shall give it a go. Right, so on the red rod at the beginning, you would have seen I put I think it was an 8 to 10 ounce weight on. We've got a lot of wind, which obviously catches the wheelhouse, and we were drifting at 2.2 knots, which is, you know, a decent speed. That's a sort of normal spring tide sort of speed, because we've got tide and wind going together. So I've just put on a much bigger weight of about £1, and that's now holding the bottom. So conditions, as you can see, are favourable. We hopefully will get a little bit of time on this mark, and then we'll go inshore and do some bits and bobs. But we just thought we'd bomb out and give it a go anyway. We're holding bottom now, so we're fishing. Right, you'll see me on the floor. We've had to adapt the plan slightly. We're going to do some wrecking now. Unfortunately, the baits weren't really holding on the bottom. 2.5 mile an hour drift speed is just a bit too much, really. So we're going to go and hit some wrecks. Let's see what we can get. So, boom, Shad's set up. Just with a 4-inch black sidewinder. Ben's just setting up the drift. It's a little small wreck, this one. So we'll just have to see what there is. We're hardcore fishermen, we're not fair weather fishermen, so yeah, right, so skip the head down we go.
Quick, we'll do it up.
I'm going to keep the camera rolling just purely based on the fact the GoPro is being a bit naughty today. That is the weight we're going to probably need, guys. That I believe is possibly a 12-ounce weight. Sailing along, it got to the bottom, but there's one thing, you've got to have a mixture of weights in your tackle box. Change the conditions. I need tides today, I might not have bought these, but I've always got a couple. So that is a pound weight, I believe. Flip her on, I like to fish direct. I don't like lines going miles away when you're lure fishing. I like it to be nice, down straight, so I can feel it. Wine, feel it. Ben's working very hard today, so big ups to him. We're not scared to fish in a bit of weather, so that's what we're doing. And we're going to try and get some fish for you. Wreck number 2, a bit bigger this one, so we've got a little bit more time to hit it, a little bit more time to get the weights down. Probably as we've come inshore a little bit shallower. But regardless, I'm going to be using this fatty weight. Right, let's get her down. The water's actually quite dark, which makes me think Mayrot's possibly here. Yeah, it is quite dark. Right, there we go. Pro skipper. Straight there, mate.
Big wreck.
Big old snaggy wreck this, we're definitely going to be losing lures. Right, I'm at the bottom.
There we go, guys. So we're wrecking now. Bait fishing earlier, we were just coming through a ridiculous speed. So, if something changes, you've got to change with it. So we're now wrecking, trying to snatch a few pollocks. So we did try a wreck before this, quite a small one. We hit it fine, but just rocking through too quick. But I don't seem to think as much of it, Jake.
No, 1.5, that's a bit better, isn't it? 1.2, much better. Just that bit shallower, isn't it? Helped a bit, maybe.
Yeah, well, it's 80 foot shallow, but also
yeah.
It's tide that's starting to slacken off slightly. Cooking on gas.
See that heavy weight I've put on, I'm feeling the bottom every single time and the line isn't streaming off behind me. At the moment I'm just bouncing, I'm watching the finder in the wheelhouse there. And as soon as it starts to come into view, I'll start winding up.
Second now, mate.
Yeah, clip the back end of it. Nice, very nice drift. There you go, there it is.
Start happening now, guys. Right, wreck's in. Yep. Oh,
This.
grab hold and let go. Did it? Didn't feel particularly big.
Mate, that's late, isn't it?
I don't care where to go with.
Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, no, let go. Oh, he tapped it though. Coming there. That was really high up, mate. Really high up. Oh, now it's exciting.
Jake lost one there, yeah, got hold of it and let go, so quite high up there. It's normally a pollock sit quite high up on wrecks sometimes, so I don't feel well about a pollock. Right again.
Well, it's fish here, mate, so that's good. So yeah, we had a peck there on the retrieve, so just using a black sidewinder. Go around again, try again. There's fish there, so fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to record this drift, the whole thing, because otherwise you miss out on the action. I had a knock on the last one, as you know, and Ben had a big knock as well, and then he lost the lure because the pollock took him into the wreck and obviously just departed. So they are here. They are here.
We're literally now, the nose is probably touching it now. What Jake's just done is Jake's just reset his line, so a bit of a longer drift on this one. The line's down away from the boat, so he's just pulled it up and he's reset it. I haven't done that. Keep fishing, and there's the wreck. Yep, no.
Yep, John.
Jake's in.
Yep,
Jake is in, and I'm in the wreck.
Yep, nice fish.
No, Jake's in, I'm in the wreck, so I'm in the net. I'll see a lot there.
Oh, yes, this is good.
Jake's in.
So that is pound weight, so it might not be as big as you think, but...
Jake, sorry.
Okay, that's it, we need a fish.
Oh, it's tiny.
Tiny. But that's when you're fishing with a pound weight. It all feels like there's more on there, but it's good because we got one and it just shows the fish are there. There you go, look, just hooked in the top there. So I'll just quickly explain. You can see a very big hole there in the mouth. That's why you've got to keep tension on it. Imagine I'm bringing that fish up and I lose tension, literally going to just drop straight out with the weight. So there you go. Straight back, nice and powerfully, just on a black sidewinder. Excellent. So the forecast was actually meant to pick up later. Touch wood, it's actually improving. I'm just wondering if that little bit of rubbish weather has come through earlier than expected, and now the calmer weather's here. But look, beautiful day now, not a problem at all. It's actually inshore, sort of sub 3-4 miles from the shore. That should be really calm.
Right, second out, Jake. Here we go, concentration levels on.
You'll see me when I drop the line. As soon as it hits the bottom, I get it up just, you know, a couple of foot to get it off that wreck. Otherwise, you'll end up right in it. Very, very snaggy old wreck, this one as well.
Just come off the back of it now. Nice dice that go. Fish on, yeah, fish on, there we go. There we go, a little baby one. I think that may even be a pout. I'm not sure.
You need one with feet enough,
I do need one, yeah. It's not big, guys. This is a fish though. If I get it in, this will stop the flank. Pollock tend to crash dive at the start and then they go a bit floppy. And then as you see them get to the top, no, we've got a pout, but it is not a black. I need it for the species hunt.
Whoever wants to bite, mate. Right, so that pound weight is not needed anymore. It's calmed down a bit. Tide's calmed down a bit as well. So we're going to drop down to about an 8 ounce. It also makes it more comfortable to fish on your arms. And not only that, if you do get a fish, it's just a better fight. You know, having a big pound weight there swinging around, it's actually more likely to lose a fish when you're using a heavy weight. If you've got a lighter weight on, it's less likely to bang around and possibly move the hook. Well, that's my thoughts on it anyway. Let's get a smaller weight on. Last drift on this wreck, and then we'll move to some others and give it a little go. And then it'll be just a mixture of maybe a little bit of reef fishing and see what it's like inside. Maybe put the anchor in. We'll play it by ear. But beautiful day now. Sun's coming out as well, so aren't we lucky? So this is wreck number 3. We're going to give this one a go, and I think we decided we're going to wait till it starts ebbing, and then we're going to stick the pick in somewhere and give it a little go. So first drift, Ben will just be working out what sort of drift line we're doing, and he usually hits it first time, but yeah, just got a little candy cane 4-inch on.
I'll hit it first time.
Yeah, first time. There you go. we got a lot of faith in him.
It's lucky. Ain't no one else to run the boat.
Right, let's get down and see what we can get. The wreck, probably. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, lovely. Right, fish on. Probably not a big one, but it'll be a fish. Oh, what's it gonna be? Ah, another pollock. Another pollock. Oh, they come off. There you go. Doesn't matter. That's a small one. It's on candy cane lure. Excellent. Not gonna worry about netting one of them, but there we go.
But neither of us have got a blank.
No, exactly.
Might as well be a blank.
So you would have seen me just catch that little pollock which leaned off on the side of the boat. Should really get in for a little photo, but doesn't matter. It was going back anyway. So I'm just gonna try one more drift on this, and then yeah, play it by ear. Yeah, doesn't matter. Very quickly get on tied off. We might even make it round. So I'm just tying a new leader because I lost a lure and there was a kink in the middle of the line, and I was lazy the other week and I thought it'd be alright, and I lost a very nice bass, so it doesn't happen anymore. There's a kink in the line, the whole thing comes off and we start again. No way I'm going to lose a 20-pound pollock because I was too lazy and I couldn't bother to change it. So set up, boom, weight, 30-pound fluoro, down to 4-inch candy cane again, because that's what we're catching on. Right, here we go.
Get down on it.
Get down on it.
Okay. Well, we haven't blanked at all.
No, we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Quite glad to leave that mark and come here. I reckon, should I say?
It's like the wreck. It's got a big hand reaching up and it's pushing you the other way. Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, come on! No! That was a better one.
Oh, Jake, lost a nice fish.
No! I stepped the leader, 30 pounds. I didn't have any gear in it, but he just popped off, that's all. Will I get back down or?
That was the one we wanted.
Ah!
That was the one.
Oh, that's the one we wanted.
That was the one we wanted.
That was a 10-pounder.
Lost it.
I kept tension on it, just unfortunately. He just didn't quite. Yeah. Mate, that was a nice fish.
Oh, no,
that was really nice. You know, I'd done nothing wrong, mate. It was just, you know. Oh, that's unfortunate. You would have seen that on camera a little bit. Just come off. I kept my tension on it, the tight gear. Just unfortunate. Maybe I should have let the gear go a little bit, but to be honest with you, if they've taken it, they shan't come off. Just unfortunate, really. Just pulled the hook. This is what it is. That was a nice fish, though. That would have been a double-side pollock. Go around again. Give it a go. It's all part of the fun. Makes when you do catch them, it makes it nice. Oh, damn it!
Okay, hold it up.
Huh?
Hold it up.
Right in front of us.
Bring it in, bud.
Oh, fish on!
Fish on?
Fish on!
Oh, they got on.
Fish on! Fish on! Fish on!
Good one?
Yeah, on! Nice one, mate, nice
Okay,
one!
I'm coming over.
Yeah, nice one! This is a better fish! This is a better fish. We've got a beam trawler coming in, which I'm keeping an eye on, but I think Ben's seen it. Gonna need a net on this one, Ben!
Okay, Jakey boy.
Gonna need the net on this one, boy!
Well, get it in first.
Oh, keeping the tension on it! Keeping the tension on it this time! Ooh, yes! Come on! Come on! Nice pollock this one, mate.
Well done,
He's taking line as well.
That's it. Keep on there. If he wants to go, let him go.
Come on.
Come on, Jake.
Come on.
For the win.
Come on.
Alright, hold on. Just jump on it. There you go, leader. Alright, just lift the rod up, get his head out of the water, because that's when he goes. Nice fish. Nice fish. You got my line, that's fine.
Yes! Get in there, boy! Yes!
That's fine. Just don't worry about
Let's
it.
lift the fish in. Oh, yes, that's a better fish.
Right, just
I'll get sort your line out, mate. Hang on.
it's fine, it's my fault. I wonder why I was blocking off. Battery's got that GoPro. I didn't even get that on mine. I have to get that off you, Jake.
Something like that.
It's fine. Oh, you got off the wreck as well.
I'm going to take.
Well done, Jake.
I'm going to take my line off, so I've got.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
So I can basically
yeah.
unping you quickly.
Yeah, cool. Cheers, buddy. We can do this for a minute.
There you go, mate. You're all free.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, that's better. Right, there we go. That is a lovely, lovely, lovely pollock. Absolutely annihilated that lure. We knew some big ones were in here because I lost probably a bigger one. Look at that. Look at that lure inside there, candy cane lure. Very, very pleased with that. Oh, finally. Get it in rough conditions as well. Ben's worked very hard. We kept working that wreck until we knew the fish were on it, didn't we? Just a case of keep going, and there we go. Off the wreck as well, that one. So, there we go. Excellent.
Go. Calm seas don't make good sailors, do they, Jake?
We're not fair weather fishermen, mate. We're not fair weather fishermen. Cheers, mate. Lovely. Okay, so we're sort of coming not right to the end of the day. We've got a couple of bits to try still on the way in, but we're working our way in. We've just stopped off on a mark which can produce codlin, pollock, wrasse, you know, all the sort of reef species. So yeah, we're just dropping down there and having a little go. And then I think on the way in, if the weather allows us to, there's a little bass area on the way in as well, which we can just have a little try and just see what we can pick up basically. Saw a little shoal of mackerel, herring or sprats or something come through. So if there is, there's got to be other fish chasing it. Like there's a big potting boat there picking up their pots, which obviously any pot boat or any boys out with pots, you know, is over rough ground. Right, so you might notice it's all a bit calmer. We've come inshore. Not because we couldn't cope out there, but because it was wind over tide, anchoring would have been a pain, and obviously it gets a bit sloppy as well. So we're just trying a new mark sort of thing, and I'm just going to try basically just drifting baits. I'm going to put very small hooks, size sort of Koch and roll crab hooks, or it might be Chinoo's, I think, one of the two, about size 6. I'm going to try one with a little squid head and one with a little bit of squid there, and if the drift's going okay, then I'll put a rod over the side with a whole squid as well on, just to see what we can get. Ben's going to try catching cuttlefish. Yeah, so we're going to give it a go. It's a nice day now, sun's out. Right, so just had a bite on the small, there you go, little bite there, bite, there you go. Just going to let it develop a little bit, but yes, we've got a bite. There he goes. Oh, give him one set. Oh, yeah. That one. Yeah, I think I missed him. I'll wind him in slow, just see what's there. Yeah, that's good, there's a little bite already. Probably would have caught that if the gear was set. Yeah, all we'll do, just flicking it away. Like that. Bag there. Yeah, that's about it, I think. But more bits of rubbish away. Sorry, thank you. Right, so we had a little drift. Nothing really playing. We're not moving at all now, really, even though there's tide. Because it's wind against tide, we're just staying in one place, and it's just not really happening. So we're going to bomb in, keep the ladies happy, and I've got a nice pollock to make for dinner, so I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for watching. If you've got this far and you're not yet subscribed, please do. It does really help out. Give us a comment to let us know if you enjoyed the thing, and throw us a like as well if you like. Right, let's bomb in. Thank you very much, Mr. Ben. Amputee Angler. I'll tag his channel below as always, and watch his video to see the different contrast in what we do. So, cheers.